Hello, I'm MICHAEL Amekudzi, a teacher of biology in DPSI, Ghana. As a teacher, I've had students come to me asking, Sir, how do I study biology? How can I remember the things I learn in biology? And how will I be able to understand the things I learn in biology? And even how often should I learn biology? And so because of this, I want to talk about how to study biology effectively. Now, what is biology? Basically, biology is the study of living things and their environment. It goes on to look at how these living things interact with their environment. And so how do you study this subject effectively? Now, we have lots and lots of tips, but I want to give you some main tips to help you study biology effectively. First of all, you have to be curious. Now, your curiosity about something helps you or makes you learn more about the thing. I just said we are living things. Human beings are living things. Now, I'm a human being. I have several organs inside my body, like the liver. I have an organ like the lungs. Now, my interest or my curiosity to know what is happening in me, what is happening in my lungs. I breathe in oxygen, I breathe out carbon dioxide. When these things goes into my lung, these gases goes into my lung, what happens? So your curiosity to know about these things pushes you to learn. And curiosity builds interest in a particular thing. We have kidneys inside us, pair of kidneys. Knowing your curiosity to know how these kidneys are working, how they are formed, the structural makeup of these kidneys will build your interest to learn this particular subject or these particular topics. And so if you are curious and your interest is built, now you are going in there to learn with understanding. So that brings us to the second point, learning with understanding. Because you are curious, you want to know, and you have the interest. Now you are going in to learn with understanding. You are not just going in there to memorize stuff or to memorize concepts. No, you are going to learn to understand. And so learning to understand is also very, very important. Now, I believe very well that when you learn something and you understand, the thing becomes part of you. And so when you are learning, you learn to understand, not just to memorize. Now, when you memorize, you forget. But then when you learn to understand, it becomes part of you. And also you're able to teach and explain to somebody. And so if you are in the classroom and you are learning, or you are at the lecture theater, anywhere you are and you are learning, seek explanations. Never leave the classroom with doubts in mind about a particular topic. Go to the teacher, go to the lecturer, seek explanations to help you understand. And this is how you can also study biology effectively. The next thing I want to talk about is consistency in reading. You hear students saying, Sir, biology is voluminous, it's too much. Biology is voluminous. Please, yes, biology is voluminous. But you need to, because it's voluminous, you need to read it consistently. On daily basis, you have to be reading your slides, your PowerPoint slides. You have to be reading your notes consistently and on daily basis. Now, reading them consistently makes you abreast with the things. So, being abreast with them, you don't easily forget. But if you read today, you take a very long period of time to go back and look at it again, you easily forget. And so biology needs consistent reading so you can be abreast with the things and so you can also easily remember. And the last point I want to talk about here concerning the study of biology is self-testing. Self-testing. This is where after studies, you examine yourself to know whether you really study or whether you really understand what was taught. And so this is what I want to talk about concerning self-studies. Now, when you are doing self-studies, we have a lot of students who will just study today and tomorrow they ask themselves questions. Now, when you study and ask yourself questions or test yourself within a short period of time, a day or two, the things are still fresh in your memories. So you can answer every question you ask yourself. So I believe that self-study should take time. When you study the topic, give yourself a week or two. Come back to the same topic and now ask yourself questions. If we are able to answer all the questions, then that is going to help you. If you realize that there are other loopholes, you are forgetting stuff you learned, then you have to go back to them and then do quick revision so that these things will be part of you. So as I said, we have several tips, but these are the 4 main tips I'm giving you. 1, you need to be curious. 2, you need to learn to understand. 3, you need to have consistent time for reading, consistent reading time. And the last one is self-testing. You need to test yourself consistently on what you've learned. And this is what is going to help you in your effective study for the subject biology. So I think this will help everyone who is watching this particular video. So we can all build the interest in biology and we can all study biology effectively. Have a nice day and I wish you all the best in your studies. Bye.